Guys, there's a few ways that we can get money back from Takealot for fees that they owe us, and I'm going to show you one today that's relating to returns. The really nice part about these is that it's very clear that they got it wrong, and you can be very strong and persistent until they bring your money back, basically. And I'm going to show you how to locate these type of refunds and how to do them. So the first thing we're going to do is go to returns. And from there, within our returns, we're going to look through and try and find all the products that are not what I ordered. So here in Gadget, we just click this little button and it will show us all the products that fall into that category. And because I know already which one it is, I'm going to take you through it. But we will come back and I'll show you why the others might not necessarily get you any refunds. So we're going to work with this one, seeing as I know that they owe us money on this item. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the details of that product and we can look at it. This is our product, okay? This is what we intended to ship to the customer, but it was not what I ordered, remember? And we can see here the buyer's comments tell us that they received books and medical aid products, which is definitely not our product, okay? Now, the problem really that we're trying to solve is the fact that we were billed 3 different types of transactions for the customer ordering this product, and as we can see, we only got 2 of them back. We only got the order reversal and the success fee reversal, but we have not yet got the fulfillment fee reversal, and that's what we're going to work on today. When we find this type of product, we're going to be able to request that they pay us that money back, and I've never had a case where they don't pay us back. So step number 1, let's just go and create this dispute ticket. This pulls in the information about this return from everywhere, and it puts it all into a nice and winning email. I found that this email is a very nice starting point, and we can see that it has all the relevant information here. It's got the reference number for this product, it's got the return reason and the fact that it's an incorrect product, and what the customer said that they received, because that's really our problem, okay? Number 3, that there are 3 different type of transactions that we should have received for this return, and the fact that we only received these 2, okay, and that we're missing this fulfillment fee, okay, and just some other information about the order, meaning the order number that it came from, and the TSIN of this product, and the reference number again, and our actual product name, as well as our contact information. Okay, this is all that we're going to need in order to create this ticket with them, and this will be the first communication that we have with them, and there will probably be more communications, but this is the first step. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to select all, and then I'm going to copy, and then I'm going to go and create this ticket. Great, and this is actually going to open us up into the ticket center, and we're going to scroll down to the description, and we're going to paste in here what we just copied from Gadget. Paste. Great. We're going to scroll all the way to the top and go and grab our subject line. I'm just going to cut this out. Maybe I'll just remove these blank spaces as well and paste my subject into the top here. And then I'll just remove these stars so it looks nice. Great. Step number 1 done. We now need to go and select which type of query is this. This is a fees, accounting, and payments query. And we're going to query a transaction. And we're going to query success and fulfillment fees. Great. So now they just want 2 more pieces of information from us. That being the seller ID. I'll just get that from here. I'll copy that and paste that in there. And then I want to go and get the TSIN of this product. Here we go. Copy. Nope, that's not it. Let's just grab here. Copy. And then in the TSIN we will paste. And that's it. Once we submit this, it'll create a ticket. It's going to send them this email. It's going to tell them everything that I just discussed with you and how they actually owe us money for this transaction. So let's go do that. Submit. It's loading. Great. It was successful. Great. Now we have created our ticket. Before I show you the next steps, because it's been a few days, I just want to go back to show you why certain tickets won't work. I have tried, I have succeeded with some of them and some not. But let me just go through it. I'm going to go back to Gadget here. And back in our returns. Again, remember I showed you that this one would work. And I said that these would not work. Okay, so let's just look at this one, for example. We're going to go into the details. And we see the buyer's comment. Firstly, the box that the item came in was not sealed properly and was taped together. Okay, we can probably complain to them about that, but we can't expect to get fees back from that. The product received is not the chiller product as shown on Takealot, and the bottle is not sealed. Okay, they're not sealed, I don't know what to tell them. However, the product, the label on the product is different because we have upgraded the labels of this product, and it's understandable that this was our error. And so I'm not expecting to need to have this fight, even though I technically could, and the stock that they would go and look at to make sure that the product is correct all has the correct image. So let's ignore that one. And then we'll check this next one. I ordered the coffee flavor and I was given the cappuccino flavor. Now this, if you want to be very persistent, you will be able to query, right? Because as long as your stickers were done properly, if the customer selected coffee and Takealot sent them cappuccino, then you should not be billed for that, right? This item should actually go straight back to stock, and you should get all your fees back. But obviously we didn't get all our fees back. But it could be that they might fight you a little bit more about this, right? I don't have any way of proving that I got my stickers correct, and so I'm not going to go and fight this fight. And then the third one is very similar to the previous one, that they ordered a 3.4 kilogram of something and they only received a 1.7 kilogram of something. This can definitely be a pick and pack error, and actually all these type of returns are relating to pick and pack error. Remember, the first one that we worked on was because the customer ordered our product and Takealot sent them the wrong product. Now, even if it was the wrong product of ours, it doesn't matter. Takealot was supposed to send them the right product, and we should technically be able to query each one of those fees, the fulfillment fees that they seem not to be reimbursing us with. Okay, that's just a high level of what's going on and why these might not work, and this definitely does work because it's so clear. It's so clear that they ordered our Friezo coffee powder and they received books. Like, that's definitely not our product, and it's going to be very easy to fight. So that's it. Great, guys. Now we're on to the last step, and the last step is actually to be very persistent with following up on these tickets. Okay, I'm just going to close this. We're going to locate it again. I'm going to go back to Gadget, and I'll show you where to find your ticket center. Click on this Takealot, and then you go here to ticket center. If you're not logged in, you'll need to log in. But once you are logged in, you're going to click on your name here, go to requests, and then go to the ticket that you opened that related to that product. So let's go open this, and here we are. We're inside that ticket that we created. This was a few days ago, and I just want to show you the communication levels that come back from Takealot, okay, and how to deal with them and how to discuss them. I'm going to show you this ticket because this ticket is not yet closed, and then I'm going to show you a different ticket which did get closed and how I dealt with those. Okay, so remember, we sent them this mail, you remember that, and this was their response that they came back to me with. Okay, basically, we do not reverse fulfillment fees. That's what they tell you every time. They're going to tell you this, and the reason that they're going to tell you this is because all the people inside the ticket center, they're just sitting in front of a computer. You raise the ticket, they get a little notification, and then they just basically go and copy and paste the answer that makes it seem like it's right. Okay, and so then they can make it look like they completed all their tickets for the day, because if we keep this ticket open, they're going to be forced to continue to deal with it. Okay, so again, they told us we do not reverse the fulfillment fees. Keep in mind that fulfillment of the item is not only fulfilling it to the customer, but also all the resources that are used to fulfill the items. Okay, I know what to expect. I didn't even read that until now. I just sent them a new message. Okay, this was my message. Thanks for trying, whoever that person was. Unfortunately, I've had these fees reimbursed many times, and I expect that our resolution will not be any different from that. Now, this is not the right way to do this, right? Maybe I was just feeling a little bit croaky that day, and I was like attacking them. I shouldn't have done this. I'm going to show you a cleaner way to do it. But basically what I told them was that the customer ordered our product and Takealot delivered the incorrect item. And I said, go and look at the image that I attached, and I'll show you how to do that. And we're not going to pay for a fee for an item that was delivered incorrectly from the pick and pack team, right? And in summary, it is not our fault, and Takealot needs to reimburse these things on our end. And I just pasted the return details for them. Okay, she came back to me again saying, oh, as mentioned in my previous mail, we will not be reversing the fulfillment fees. And I just started to get irritated, okay? The fulfillment fees cover more than just delivery. They cover storage, warehouse movement, picking, packing, etc., whatever. Fulfillment fees are only reversed if the delivery of the customer order has failed. I was like, okay, whatever. I replied to them. She tells me that we pay storage fees on these items, and that's what the fulfillment is. And I said, so no, we pay storage fees aside from these fees, and so they should not be included in what you're talking about. And that her point number two was that, my point number two is that warehouse picking and packaging is exactly what Takealot got wrong here. So I'm not paying you a fee for something that you guys got wrong. And she said that fees are only reversed if the customer order delivery has failed, which is exactly what happened, because remember, they ordered our product and they got someone else's product. So I also attached some proof from the past, which I'll show you now, to show them that they do reimburse these things, and that they normally quote this line. As you confirmed, it was an error on our side, and we do take full responsibility. So as you can see here, this is from a previous ticket on a different day. This person responded to me to say, yes, we've had a look into your request, and you have raised to the relevant team, and you can confirm that the error was on our side, and we do take full responsibility, and as such, the fulfillment fee for this order has been reversed. Great, this was the last message I sent them. And after I sent them this message, guess what happened? Nothing. They didn't respond. And so now this is where your work comes in. Every day you're going to log into the ticket center. Once a day, you're going to log in and go to the tickets that are open still, and you're going to come and say, morning, can I get some feedback on the request? And then the next day you see that they did respond. We've escalated this matter to be looked into, and we'll receive feedback. Okay, this was 3 days ago. And then I have not got a response yet, and so I did my job, and I came in and I said, can we get some feedback on the above? And if every single day you come and add to this conversation, hello, Takealot, please can we get some feedback on this matter? And you post this, submit, then it'll keep being opened into the dashboard of whoever's dealing with it. Currently it's Tashrik, and they'll keep having to deal with our ticket until it gets a resolution. And the more persistent you are every single day logging in, keep pressing them, because it is their fault, it's not your fault. They will eventually give your money back. And let me take you to, I suppose here is a resolution of one. This is what it looks like eventually. Thank you for continued patience. The fulfillment fee for this order ID has been reversed. And bang, you get your money back. That's how you get fulfillment fees returned to you. And you can put that money towards your advertising or back into your pocket or whatever it is. But there's plenty of these. And this is how you go about fighting these